Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Ifers here, and today I'm making a bit of a new series. You probably have or haven't heard of the game WW2 Strategy and Tactics Sandbox. Anyways, it's a game where it's a World War II game, and you kind of make your own history. No country is neutral. Like Switzerland, is neutral during World War II. It's not neutral in this game. The description says to make your own history. I personally love the game, but I've been playing this game for like six years. I decided why not make a little bit of a series on it where what I have to do is you'll see these countries: France, USSR, USA. Anyways, my goal is gonna be to try and take over the it's either going to be to take over Europe or fight until the country's dead. So, let's say I decide to choose the USA. I either take over Europe or I fight until I'm dead. So, there's two things I want you guys to say in the comments. What country you want me to do next? So, these are the countries I have: France, USSR, USA, Italy, Netherlands, Romania, Hungary, Yugoslavia, Turkey, Norway, Sweden, and Latvia. And I want you to tell me if you want alliances disabled, enabled, or disabled for me, which means that, let's say, let's just take Bulgaria and Romania. They are allies, but if I were to turn off disable alliances for players, pretty much everyone would be my enemy, but people would be allies. So I'm gonna keep it on alliances enabled for now. And let's see which country I'll be. I'm not gonna go in like order. You know what, let's be the USA. And my objective is to destroy Spain. But even once I complete the objective, it gives you a choice if you want to end the game or not. I'm not going to end the game. So, anyways, in the comments, tell me what country you want me to do next. Any one of these. And if you want alliances enabled, disabled, alliances disabled for a player, which is me, or enabled. Let's go. Oh yeah, and up here, this kind of shows random events that happen. So Italy has received financial support, and Spain has received financial support. So right now I'm going to try and complete my objective, just because. But I'm gonna try and complete my objective first. But yeah, this is reinforcement, so I can buy these and it takes a turn. So these are my economical resources. You see those little boxes in the little bar at the top. I have 80 right now because I just bought the reinforcements. The time in the middle shows the date, and the right shows what country's turn it is. See, like, this is Switzerland. It was neutral during the war, but it's not neutral right now. Like here, I'm allies with Britain. Pretty much, I'm in the Allied forces. And if you know a good chunk about World War II, you'll know at least 50. You'll know at least the main Allied forces. This is Portugal. See, I don't have a lot of troops right now. But as I slowly push my way into Spain, it will. Like here, I'll go here. You'll see my objective: conquer all provinces of Spain. This is Spain, the light blue part. And when I press this, you see the exclamation point in the bottom right hand corner. That'll do the actions. That'll start the actions that I told my troops to do. So I press it. See all that? And since I don't have a lot of troops, I can't do a lot of actions right now. I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little bleh. Ships can bombard like provinces that are along the coast. And you'll see these things. You see the dotted lines where my ship is. You see how these ones are blue. If it's green like this one, that means I have access to cross it. So that means I could cross into Spain, but Spain cannot cross over here. But where it's blue, that means anyone can cross over it because it's not occupied. Now if I find one that's red, that means I cannot cross it, but the enemy can. So once I take over Spain, France, I can't really push into France because they're my ally, and this disables you from attacking allies, which is why I asked you guys if you want alliances on or off, or disabled for me. So, because if I had alliances off, that means that, you know, I could attack France, and then I could actually take over Europe. And once I click you see the little clock in the bottom right hand corner? I click that, and it shows the movements of the other countries. You're not going to be able to see them all because they can't all fit on the screen. So that's Germany right there. The gray. And these countries can attack me too that are playing, so I'm not like, I'm gonna get attacked by people. So now Germany's trying to push into our provinces, which you can probably guess isn't very swell. So that's a Portuguese ship. You can see by the flag. And they're my enemy now. Oh, crap. Sorry, my phone accidentally shut off. Because my power button is super mega sensitive. I'll try and make sure that doesn't happen again. I'll try. It'll probably happen at least once or twice in another episode. Right now it's going to be boring until I start actually fighting Spain. Let's buy some more reinforcements. So I bought 12 normal infantry. You can see their troops here. So they have 1 motorized infantry, 1 artillery, and 1 tank. And in this, there's 1 tank, 1 motorized infantry, 1 elite infantry, and 1 infantry. Okay, now I'm going to start trying to push my way into Spain. This ought to be deadly. And let's let the other countries go. I'm going to try not to talk in between just so you can focus on what these other countries are doing, even though you can't see them all. Oh, France just pushed into the top of Spain. You can see them right there, and France is my ally, which is good. That means that they won't attack me, and they'll focus on Spain. Now they only have 1 motorized infantry, which is nothing, up against the Spanish army, but it's kind of like a distraction. So now the Spaniards are gonna bring people, they're gonna bring troops up there. Okay, here are my reinforcements I sent in. Remember, these guys can bombard me because I'm on the coast. That's why instead of moving these guys to here, moving them to here. These Italian troops have the ability to push their way up over here. I'm not going to actually push into Spain right this very second. I'm going to wait and bombard the coast and send in reinforcements until I have a big enough army to do some damage. Because I don't want to push into Spain and then just be killed. And the more provinces you have, the more economic resources you'll gain. And economic resources are your best friend. This time I'm going to focus my eye on Spain and see if France does anything else. Oh, and you'll see up in the little bar, the flag tells you what country's turn it is. Okay, they took over another province in Spain. That's good news for me. Oh yeah, and countries can get destroyed, so Austria, it said Austria has been destroyed. Which doesn't matter too much to me because I'm not over there. See, France now has since France is my ally, I would have ability to cross these and go into Italy, which I'm not going to do just yet. So now it's okay for me to go and take over parts that are surrounded by these, because if there's no enemy coast, like if there's no enemy to attack me, then I'm A-okay. France has blocked me in here, actually, because I can't invade friendly tiles or provinces. Now, in the beginning, it's boring because right now, not much is going on. If you're looking, you could see how it said naval routes are blocked for these. That's why it's red now. I'm going to keep my eyes on France and Spain again. It'll be a lot more entertaining once I actually start, pushing into Spain. Bombardment is one of your best friends in this game. It does direct and indirect damage. And over time, troops heal. So if I were to move this guy to a place where he can't get attacked, he would heal. If I were to move this unit. Some people are probably confused why I'm just moving over here just to get these two guys when France has it. Because if I could take these, that's economic resources for me. Like I said, I want to try and bombard what I can while I can. So what I want to try and do is I want to save up my economic resources to get this, these 6 tanks. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna have France try and help me and then keep bombarding the, shore and the coast. That Italian ship looks like it wants to destroy. See, I'm on the coast now, which is dangerous with that thing. That thing will probably kill me. Hopefully. Motorized infantry is pretty easy to kill. Now let's keep an eye on what's going on over here. Italy is expanding its territory a little. Russia's taken over Finland. Poland's getting destroyed. This is absolutely chaos over here. Let's watch what happens over here with France. See, the small countries are the hardest ones to do. And it's not gonna be like, once I take over what I can with the US, I'm not going to just, like, stop the series, but I'll kind of make, like, a different one, so it'll be like, blah, 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 this would be part 1, blah, 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 part 2, let's say I end on part 7, because I've been destroyed. Then, I would start a new little one and say, like, blah, blah, blah. Let's say you guys told me to do Italy, part 1. So right now, you guys can comment what country you want me to do, but I'm not going to do it in the next episode. Because right now it's a straight keep on going with whatever I can until I'm destroyed. Yeah, they bombarded the crap out of me. This is gonna kill me now. I think that's the end of those troops. I'm gonna start moving around up over here. Those troops. I know it's probably awkward sitting there in silence for you guys. Because right now, not much, too entertaining is going on. Yeah, that killed my troops. They were too weak to attack. So now I gotta watch out for that. I'm gonna give these guys some time to heal before I go back and attack Italy. I mean, not attack Italy, before I go back and attack that area. So what I'm saying is like like I said, let's say I'm part 7 or 8, and okay, let's say I went on and I commented, I want you to do Italy next. I'll take that into note, and I'll keep up those like recommendations. I'll keep that in my head, but I'm not going to do Italy. I'm not going to be like, well, I shouldn't say I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it the next episode. Like, I'm still going to do, let's say 5 people comment on this video saying do Italy. Like, I'm not going to do it next episode. I'm going to do it once I complete the US, and then I'll do Italy. So if I end on part 7, then I'll do Italy part 1. It's probably still super confusing. It looks like France isn't pushing that much into Spain anymore. I'll keep a little bit of an eye right there. This first episode is going to be kind of awkward because I haven't made a video in a while, so I'm trying to get back into the gist of actually being able to, talk. Because if you went back and watched the first video where I talk, I stumble and stutter a lot. And since I don't have that big of a country, there's a small chance of a volunteer group forming. I now have the economic resources to get those tanks. Once again, I'm going to get just a few more economic resources, and I'll buy some troops, and then I'll start doing my little push into Italy. I'm probably going to die right here too. He has too many troops, and my troops are too low. Okay, I've now eliminated the threats of... Oh yeah, I'm so dead. They destroyed my tank. Luckily, I have these guys here just in case anything does end up happening. It looks like France is actually making a big attempt to push into Italy. I mean, not Italy. God, I can't talk. To push into Spain. They have almost an entire squadron of elite infantry, which is very dangerous in groups. So let's keep an eye on them. After a few episodes, it'll be less awkward when I talk, because I'll actually remember how to interact with humans. Like the first video where I talked, I stumbled and stuttered a lot. I said stuttled. I I said stuttered wrong. I said stuttled. God. Anyways, I'll be able to actually talk in like 2 or 3 episodes. Other than that, just enjoy the awkwardness. So I have to destroy Portugal and Spain. And then I'll have access to a crap ton of economic resources. I'm now going to start pushing into Portugal and Spain. Oh, I'm so dead. I don't know what happened. Oh yeah. I accidentally clicked on the upgrade screen. Oh yeah, these are upgrades you can get for your troops. So you read here and shows you all this. I accidentally clicked on it. I thought the game broke. I have some upgrades from previous games. I'm keeping these guys here because just in case anything here happens. France is actually pushing into Spain more than me. While France does that, I'll try and push my way through Portugal. Because if I conquer, what does that say? I'll probably say it wrong, but this bomb. Someone's gonna get mad at me saying I pronounced it wrong. If I can keep their key provinces, all their key provinces under control for 2 turns, then that country falls under the control of whatever country owns it. So you see on Algeria, it says there's the little what looks like a marksman sign, a little sniper scope next to it. That means it's a key province. Or like you see what it says Paris, which is actually really bad that that's under control of Germany, because that means that that's gonna hurt. That means if they don't take control of it right now, that the entirety, that all of France is gonna turn and is gonna fall into the control of Germany. So, and then there's Rome. Let's say Germany does keep the province of Paris, since that's its only key province. If they keep it for at least 2 turns under their control, then the entire France falls into control of Germany. Or let's say that was Italy. Italy becomes the control of France. Yeah, I cannot talk. I don't know how that didn't kill my troops there. But there's no doubt they're gonna die now. I have now officially made my push into Portugal, because that province was controlled by Portugal. I have made my push into Portugal and Spain, because these are both my enemies. Portugal and Spain are my enemies right now. Now my tanks are moving up. Now let's see what happens to France. it looks like France, which I wouldn't blame them, but it looks like France is sending all their troops up to get rid of the threat in Paris. Which, I mean, I can't blame them. Portugal is actually pushing a lot into Spain, which is good and bad, because Portugal, that means they're killing and getting rid of the Spanish troops, but Portugal is also my enemy, so they're doing good and bad for me. Now, of course, I'm not going to stop them from killing my enemies, but that means that's just a bigger problem for... Okay, yep, my troops have been destroyed. They were over there. I completely forgot about these guys over here. But since Italy sent all their troops over here since Italy sent all the troops in Africa over here to take control of... or to worry about my threat over here, I can start pushing into here, and we can corner them. Okay. Okay, they took back... Actually, what is that? Bulgaria took... No, not Bulgaria. What is that? The, Actually, I don't remember. I feel stupid. Someone's gonna get mad at me for not knowing who that is. I know who it is, but I forgot. Yeah, Denmark. I'm pretty sure. Okay, you can get mad at me, but they actually have control of Paris, which I don't think is good. I'm pretty sure that if your ally takes control of all your key provinces, then they can't take over France, so, they're not gonna own France now. I'm pretty sure. I've played this game for 6 months, don't even know the name of the, country that... don't even know the name of the country that I've probably played as at least 2 times. This is going to be my first actual, engagement in Spain and Portugal. And Spain decided to send troops there. So let's just send in some paratroopers. Italy's coming back. Well, Yugoslavia is pretty much dead. They still have their, main province. Finland isn't dead, somehow. They're even surrounded. France made or pushed into Italy, but it's gonna get destroyed by the bombers, by the bomber planes. They're making another little push into... I can't talk. They're making another push into Spain. I was about to say Italy for the 7th time. So they have 2 normal infantry, 3 elite troops, and artillery. It's not that bad of a combination. Okay, I took over Algeria, which was the one with the Spanish planes. Let's see what happens up there with France and Spain. Spain actually is surrounded now. And France is making a little bit of a bigger push into Spain. Sorry. My tanks are actually almost dead. I need to get some more reinforcements. If I can do this, I will be able to get rid of these planes. Yes. I took over their planes, and I took over their key province. I'm not going to be able to keep it under my control for as long as I need to, but at least I have it done. And if France can take care of these guys up here and eliminate that threat, that'll be great. Now, once I take over Spain, I'm not going to end the game. I'm just taking over Spain, 1, because I'll get the economic resources, 2, it's close, and 3, it's my actual objective. Because you can choose certain objectives, and one of the objectives for the US is that Spain must be destroyed. And if I complete that, I'll get XP, which I can then level up and unlock new countries. These are the bomber planes. They have 7 of them. If I can destroy them, that will be one huge threat eliminated. And I'm not joking when I say that's a huge threat eliminated. Because bomber planes are super deadly. This is actually going very well. These guys are going to be the problem, but I'm trying to bombard them. I destroyed the bomber planes. The only Spanish troops left are these ones, which I think France might take care of these guys, and then I can take care of those guys and these guys. Let's keep an eye and see what France does. Okay. I thought they would do that. So they took care of the one motorized infantry. And if Spain doesn't move the troops up there, or they're dumb enough to attack. These are all AI characters, so I've seen people make like tutorials on how to win in certain countries, but it's kind of impossible, so because you never know how the AI is going to act. I mean, you know, one time they could send all their forces at you at once, but in the tutorial they don't send troops at the guy at all. Okay, they called in reinforcements. So I'm going to send these guys up here now to take care of that. And my reinforcements arrived. These Italian troops are surrounded. Actually, I can send in, it's not going to do much right now. But, see. I can send in, you know what, let's wait and get the better paratroopers. I have an income of 59 per turn. Plus any other gained from miscellaneous reasons. If you can hear my dogs barking in the background, then I'm sorry. Okay, so I had to run and do something for 2 seconds. This is probably one of my most awkward videos. I don't remember how to talk at all. It's awkward communication. Looks like France is actually trying to take care. Oh, Spain has been destroyed. See, so I now have control to Spain's economic resources. And you'll see it says you have completed the objective. Finish game? No. My goal is to take over. Well, I'm going to end the video there, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Comment what country you want me to do once I finish the US. And if you want me to turn alliances on or off after I finish the US. I'm iFrizz, and I will see you guys next time.